sometimes it's unbearable. But after so many years, you learn to deal with it.
Judy Rafferty talking about the Christmases, birthdays, and special occasions she's missed with her son Andy Chapman, who was last seen in 2006 when he was 32.
It is a roller coaster. It is. You have to pretend like everything's okay on the outside. On the inside, your heart's just being torn apart.
Rafferty says her son, who had a history of opioid addiction, called her just days before he disappeared.
He called me, and I was homesick that day, unfortunately, and he wanted me to come down. He sounded like it was pretty important.
By the time Rafferty was able to visit her son at his West Columbus home just a few days later, a neighbor telling her Andy and his 2 roommates had moved out. She's not heard from her son since.
But I mean, he would always stay in contact with me, so it was odd that I didn't hear from him after that.
Fox 28 has been with Rafferty and her family over the years as they searched for Andy. Shortly before Andy vanished, family members say Andy withdrew a large sum of money from his retirement account and bought a new car, which was being repaired in the shop when he disappeared. His mom says a relative of one of his roommates used that car until it was found abandoned a few years later.
They just said they didn't know anything.
Andy's 2 roommates he was last seen with are no longer alive and unable to help bring him home.
They at least had to have knowledge about what happened to Andy, yep.
Did they share anything with you before they passed?
No, I'm not sure what they told the police detective either.
Fox 28 reaching out to Columbus Police to get an update in the case, but they tell us they have no new leads and asking anyone with information to contact them. Andy's mom telling us information from police has all but dried up.
Do you think better communication is needed?
Yes, and they need more training also, and they're understaffed.
Andy's relatives not the only family searching for a missing loved one in Ohio. These are just some of the 1,100 faces of children and adults reported missing in Ohio and featured on the Attorney General's online missing persons registry.
There are plenty of unsolved mysteries that we have in our own state.
The number of missing persons cases over the past few years in Ohio has risen. In 2021, 19,014 children and adults were reported missing in the Buckeye State. In 2022, that number jumped to more than 20,600 people. In 2023, the number increased to 22,374 people. And the AG's office says when 2024 numbers are released next month, they are expecting those numbers to trend downward.
And we're not sure if it's a kind of leveling off post-COVID or kind of returning to our pre-COVID numbers, or if it's more awareness or additional resources for local law enforcement.
Ohio now taking steps to improve the search for missing persons, a House bill called the FIND Act, now being discussed by lawmakers that would require law enforcement to enter missing persons data into a public database within 30 days a case is reported to make sure the information is readily available. And Governor DeWine in January creating a working group to looking into improving how missing persons cases are investigated. A full report expected to be released in a few weeks.
I think this platform has brought everyone together to see maybe some of one agency's frustrations could be fixed or addressed by another agency, and just kind of being one unified voice to create, hopefully lasting impact in Ohio.
Andy's family still tirelessly working to learn what happened to him. Age progressions have been created and billboards placed near where he was last seen. While continuing to pray they will find Andy, his mom now realizing, after nearly 20 years, she most likely will never see her son alive again.
What we don't rely on anymore is that he's coming home, that he's probably been gone for a long time. We're not spending all our energy and our tears and stuff on not knowing what happened to Andy. We can move on and be helpful to other people.
Steve Levine, Fox 28 News.